Today we're going to have a look at spare wheel on this Swamper. So I changed the standard wheels to Steels 235/65 R17 Falken Wildpeaks. Can I get the same size spare tyre under there? Let's find out. Welcome to Combi Van Life. If you've seen in a previous video, I changed the Devonports for these lovely Volkswagen Steelies, had them powder coated, satin black, Falken Wildpeaks, all terrain, 235/65 R17s. But the spare doesn't match that. So the spare underneath, this snotty looking spare underneath, which hasn't seen the light of day for a long time, it's a 215/60 R17. So I bought this. Now it's not a Falken Wildpeak, but it's an all-terrain tyre, which is a Bridgestone Ecopia 108V, so the weight rating's good. 235/65 R17. So we've taken the spare off and we're going to see if we can get it in the cradle. Now supposedly you can, I've read on some forums you can. So this is the cradle, which bolts up under there. Now the tyre's thicker and bigger, but we've got two settings here. See that? So it's on the bottom holes, which is for a smaller tyre. So if I pull that pin out and put it through the top holes with these extended bolts, it's got quite long bolts on here, which go well up into there. I should be able to get the same size tyre on, because it's not great having a spare that's a different size to the four tyres that are on the van. What are you doing? Kiki. So what we're going to do before I go in and put that, before I tidy that spare wheel up and then get that tyre fitted, I want to check that it's actually going to fit before I have to mess around with that. So I'm just going to put the tyre in. I'm going to drop that to the top holes at the bottom rung, so it's lower. See if I can fit. If I can fit the tyre in, I know it's deflated, but I'll always have an inflator with me. Then I know it's going to fit, because the wheel's not going to make any difference. It's the size of the tyre that will determine whether it will go in the cradle and fit underneath or not. So let's see if we can get it in. So I got you under the van now. I'm going to take that off, knock that pin out, and then drop it down. Look out, Ken. You don't want to be there. There's not a lot of room under here. Right, is there a way this comes out? Looks like that has a burr on it. So not the easiest job, but once I've done this, I don't have to do it again. Trying to see. Right, so that's got rubber's helping. So attached. I think that comes out. Get this out without breaking. Let's just stop it round. Right, there we go. Right, let's see what happens. There we go. Just need to smack it out. It's not damaged it, so that's good. Okay, so now all we need to do is drop this. To these, to this run. There's a bit of rubber, put that back in, stop it vibrating. That went in easier than it came out. Right, so there we go. So that's now on the bottom rung. Let's see if we can get this tyre in. This is the tyre. So we're in the cradle. Right, so it fits deflated. Doesn't want to connect to there, so not sure about that. It's in. It's in. Right, so the issue was this bolt here. Right. The reason I couldn't get that in was because this bolt here was screwed in too much, so I couldn't hook that over. But that is in. How easy that would be to get in with a wheel on it, I have no idea, but you know, that's for, you know, it can be done. And you know, there's plenty of room there. So it fits in fine. A 235/65 R17 fits in the cradle without modification. Let's see how far we can do that up. You know, it just probably have to be deflated. What I'm going to do is take this to ATS, get them to put it on the wheel, and then see if they can get it in the cradle. And then go from there. But, you know, it fits in fine. Yeah, it's a pain in the arse getting a tyre in and out of here anyway, no matter what size it is. But at least I know now that I can have a tyre in here that's the same size as the 4 that are on the van. Which means, you know, if you're on a trip, you can replace the tyre and then just carry on trips as the same size, rather than if it's a smaller tyre, especially if you have to put it on the front, then you're going to have to get straight to a garage and have a replacement, so you're not running tyres that are all different sizes. So that's a result. So there we go. Next job will probably be tidying that wheel up. I'll give it a, you know, scrub down with a drill or something. Get all the rust off. Just give it a spray over so it doesn't look so grotty. And then we can get that tyre fitted. But there we go. That's it. On the lower setting over there, all good, and it doesn't look like I actually need any more spacers on here either. I think this T32, it's a 2020 December 2020 T32 T6.1. Looks like they're set up to accommodate these bigger tyres, bigger wheels. So that's a result, an absolute result. Let me know if you've got a Swamper and you're worried about your spare. What do you do? Have you just got a refill kit? Have you got the right size tyre under? Or are you risking it with the smaller wheel underneath? Let us know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.